Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. This is November 30th trade review, following along with our daily recap. On this day, one trade, profitable short, and let's just dive right into it, tee it up here. So, morning opens with this bar right here. A bit of a indecision bar. If I remember correctly, we opened right here, had a little push up, dropped down, made the bottom of the 5 minute range, and then closed up. Our EMAs were, I guess, if anything, we were looking bullish. RSI was a little extended at that time, but we pushed up. Could not find a long entry through here at all. I really wanted to be long right here. This thicker blue line, dashed blue line, represents more major long-term support and resistance. And I mean, as you can see, we had this bar finish. We had some sort of push and pull back in here, and I could not find an entry. Anyways, um, just the way things were shaping up, the overextension on the RSI, on this chart, and on the 15-minute, if I remember correctly, I was looking for a pullback. Now, I'll tell you right now, I did not predict this massive drop that happened the rest of the day, but I was predicting a pullback. Pullbacks for me, I find on the NQ common to pull back to the 50% retracement from the push. So I went from the bottom of the morning market, which was right here, to the top, and I was looking for retracement. So again, I'm looking for that. Sorry, I'm just back it up here. This was not major support and resistance. This I drew this line to point out the 50% retracement, so ignore that. I did ignore what I said about wanting to get long here because of support and resistance. That is not true. That is not support and resistance. I should have made that a different color. However, I did want to get long through here. Never got a chance, never saw what I needed to see, so I did not take a trade. Um, Once I saw this bar, and I'm always looking for the bar to tell me the picture, and then my smaller tick chart is to give me an entry. So I don't have to use these massive stops, because if I would have entered the trade here, which is approximately where I entered, I would have needed my stop up at like 460. And you'll see here I don't want that, and I don't have to do that if I look for better entries. So anyways, good entry based on this candle, and so that candle finished at 10:15, so right around here. And again, you see the tail on that candle. We did break lower, and then we got the pullback. So I mean, it really was the perfect candle. Again, if I would have had to trade without that tick chart, my stop would have been up at 460, which would be out of frame here. So I mean, if that's 50 ticks, you're looking at about a 150 tick stop. I mean, the trade still works, so it doesn't matter, but not for me. I mean, not much to talk about here. This is kind of that stock trade we've been taking a lot of. Looking for, again, this is not major support and resistance. It's a target. I drew it with the wrong line. 50% retracement, most common in my opinion. Um, Lots of times I keep saying the same thing. I'm looking for, a second retest. This would be the first one. But it really comes down to gut feeling. I know it sounds crazy, but your gut plays an important role in trading. And when you feel it, you got to take it. And if you're getting an uneasy feeling, it's maybe not a good decision to take it. So for me, this was the retest, and just how we kind of were bouncing around here, I figured it was loading up to go down. Had really nice divergence here. Entered the trade 45.60. Those are my stock 1-2 targets, and then we were able to push out to 138. Again, not being greedy. Target was the dotted line or dashed line. Set my target a little above that. It ends up going to not quite to the 61. It pulled back to the MA. Then pushed up, and then we dropped like crazy. I only took the one trade on this day. Oftentimes, if my first trade's a winner, I am stopping. something I want to work on. I want to just take trades because they're there, whether I'm up or down on the day. But for now, I'm super happy to take winning trades and shut her down. $121 trade for me with 3 contracts, and then this was my last day of November. Um, I had a great November. I kept my RR value was at 1.56. My ticks per trade per contract was almost 30, 27 and a quarter, which I think is phenomenal. My goal is to be over 20. So I was really happy. So that allowed me to go to 4 contracts in December. So in my next video, I'll recap December 1st, and I do remember my first trade on December 1st. I did not have 4 contracts, but I think I had 3 trades that day. A winner with 3, a loser, and then a partial winner. So we'll have more to cover a little bit longer on the next one with 3 trades. But yeah, this one, I mean, fairly textbook. This bar really sets it up. After kind of understanding that we should get a pullback again, I wasn't predicting this per se, but after this push, I was looking for a pullback and was able to capitalize right here. So, anyways, appreciate you watching the video. As always, if you don't mind, click that subscribe button, bottom right hand corner. Like the video if you enjoyed this. Feel free to post any comments or questions or feedback. Thanks and have a great day.